Majora's Mask has such an expansive overworld that one video wasn't enough to cover just how many secrets this game has to offer. If you haven't already watched the previous video of 3 things you probably didn't know about Majora's Mask, then I highly recommend you do so. If you do want to watch that video, the link to it will be in the pinned comment of this video. Needless to say, just like that video, we'll be uncovering some more secrets within this dark and creepy game. Here are 3 more things you probably didn't know about Majora's Mask. Firstly, did you know that the 5 areas of Termina actually represent the 5 stages of grief? Clocktown represents denial, where the people refuse to believe that the moon is going to fall, destroying everyone and everything. Woodfall represents anger, where the Deku King accuses an innocent monkey of being responsible for the Deku Princess's disappearance and condemns him to death. Snowhead represents bargaining, where the ghost of the deceased Goron leader Darmoni begs Link to bring him back to life so he can continue his role as the Goron hero. Great Bay represents depression, where Lulu, the lead singer of the Zora band, the Indiegogo's, becomes so sad that she loses the ability to speak after having her eggs stolen by the Gerudo. And finally, Ikana Canyon represents acceptance, where the Garo Masters take their own lives after being defeated in battle. The symbolism could not be any more ironic, considering that this game focuses heavily on death and loss. Speaking of symbolism, another interesting concept happens towards the end of the game, where you go inside the moon, which shows a green field with a lone tree in the middle. Near the tree, you'll see 4 inhabitants wearing masks representing the 4 dungeon bosses you defeated. In the middle, you'll see another one wearing Majora's Mask itself. Upon talking to him, he'll say that no one wants to play with him and asks Link if he'll play with him instead. The most logical speculation is that the tree represents Clocktown, while the 4 inhabitants running around represent the giants that abandoned Skull Kid during the beginning of the game, and the Majora's Mask-wearing child represents Skull Kid himself all alone. I guess you can say that this game is as depressing as it is creepy. While on the topic of the beginning of the game, not long after Link gets turned into a Deku scrub, you'll encounter what looks like a small, deceased sentient tree with a sad-looking face on it. Though there's little explanation at the time of encountering it, you can actually get some idea of what, or even who, this was. After beating Woodfall Temple, you can get access to a side quest, which involves you following the Deku butler through his home to get the Mask of Sense. However, upon completing his challenge, he talks about his son and how he went missing. Turns out that during the end credits of the game, we can see the Deku butler kneeling down in front of the same small dead tree in sadness, giving the impression that this is likely his son he's grieving over. This game does not hold back with its emotional roller coaster. Did you know any of these about Majora's Mask? Let me know in the comments. And if you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified on further uploads. Also, feel free to join my Discord. That's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video.